A very good morning to you, my dear students. Welcome back to your computer period. Myself, Shabdika Pandey, your computer teacher. And children, as you all know, in this period, we will cover some topics of Scratch. Our chapter number 5 is going on, which is Introduction to Scratch Programming. In today's topic, in today's video, we will cover these topics: the components of Scratch, moving a sprite, drawing a colorful circle, cursor tool, adding a new sprite, changing the backdrop of the stage, saving a Scratch project, opening a save project. So let's get started with the topic. So children, in the last class, we have already completed the components of Scratch. In today's video, we will see the following components, where it is. So first one is a sprite. Where is the sprite? This small cat is known as a sprite. Okay, so why this small cat is known as the sprite? Sprite is a small graphic character. It can be cat, it can be a man, it can be a dog, it can be anything according to us. We can change the sprite, the appearance of sprite, according to ourselves. Okay, you can change the sprite, but by default when you open Scratch, it will be a cat. So this small graphic character is known as a sprite, and this whole place where the sprite move and sprite make some actions is known as stage. Where is stage? So this highlighted working area where our Scratch will move is known as stage. Stage is the main working area where the sprite moves and perform all the actions as per given the instructions. Okay, whatever instruction we will give, our sprite will perform all the actions. Okay. Now children, this highlighted area is known as blocks palette. It is known as blocks palette where all our blocks are saved. You have to take the blocks from the blocks palette and put it in the script area. Okay, so this highlighted area is known as blocks palette where you can see all the blocks here. So the block palettes contain a set of all the blocks which is used to program the sprite. These blocks are used to program our sprite. Okay, now each block performs specific task. You can see that turn 15 degrees, move 10 steps, point direction. So each box is having their own specific task. Now this red highlighted area is known as script area where you will take your blocks from this block palette and place your box in the script area, and according to that script our sprite will move. Okay, so it is the collection of scripts. Okay, we can make script here. So this area is known as script area. Can you see this? We can drag our mouse. We can take the blocks from the left block palette and keep it over here. Okay, after clicking on this block, our sprite is moving. You can see this. After clicking on each of the block, our sprite is moving. Now children, let's see how to move our sprite. Okay, how to move our sprite. So children, let's see how we can move our sprite. Now for that, one thing you have to keep in your mind that in the script area, we must have at least 2 or more than 2 blocks in the script area. Children, can you see this block menu? It is having many blocks. Here we can see the categories of the blocks like motion block, looks block, sound block, pen block, data block, events, control, and many other block operators you can see. Now to move our sprite forward, we have to select this motion block. Okay, in the motion block, can you see this move 10 step block? We will drag this move 10 step block to the script area. Okay, we will select it, and from our left mouse button we will drag it to the script area. Now we will keep it here. By using this move 10 step block, it will move forward 10 steps. Okay, now we want it to be turned by 15 degree. So we will select this turn 15 degree block and keep it like this. Okay, so after moving 10 steps forward, the sprite will turn clockwise direction in 15 by 15 degree. Okay, so after moving 10 steps forward, it will move clockwise direction. It will turn the sprite. Okay, now we will click on this blocks. After clicking on this block, can you see our sprite? It is moving forward and turning 15 degree. Moving forward and turning 15 degree. Moving forward and turning 15 degree. Okay, this is how our sprite will move. Okay, now our next topic is how to draw a colorful circle by using the sprite. How we can draw a colorful circle? So for that, we need to select this pen block, pen category. We need to select this pen category. Okay, what is the use of pen category? Pen category is used to draw a line as the sprite moves on the stage. So children, have you seen in the last topic that our sprite was moving? In this case, our sprite will move like that, but it will make a circle. Look how it will make. For that, we must go to the motion block first. Drag, move 10 step block. We will drag this block. Okay, so children, note one thing. We can change the number of steps. So I am changing it to 20 steps. Okay, so I am making it 20. You can keep it according to yourself. You can keep it 20, 30, 40, how many steps you want your sprite to be moved. Okay, now after this move 20 steps block, I will make our sprite to turn by 15 degrees, so that without turning 50 degree or 60 degree or 70 degree or 20 degree, it will not make a circle. So it is needed to turn our sprite by any number of degrees. I am moving it by 20 degrees. Okay, by double clicking on this number, you can change the number of the degrees, number of the steps also. Okay, now for that, the next block we need is pen down block. It will be in the pen category. So first we will select the pen category, and pen down block we will select. Okay, and drag it over here. Now children, what is the meaning of pen down? Pen down will make a circle. Okay, now after pen down, we will set the pen width or pen size. Okay, so where is the pen size? Change pen size by 1. You can change the pen size by 1 or 2 by double clicking on it. I am keeping it 2. Okay, now next will be change pen color. Okay, according to the number, you can change the pen color. I am keeping it 10. Now after making our script, we will click on this script one by one. Okay, now I am clicking this script again and again, and see the changes on the sprite. Can you see the changes? It is making a circle. Now it is making a circle. Our circle is ready. Can you see the changes? Yes. So this is how we can make a circle by using the sprite, and this is our script. And Now, our next topic is cursor tools. So there are three or four types of cursor tools. Let's see what it is. So children, cursor tools are situated at the top of the Scratch window. Can you see this cursor tools? These tools are cursor tool. First one is duplicate. Yes, this sign is duplicate sign. So by using this duplicate sign, we can create the duplicate of our sprite. For example, if we want our duplicate of our sprite, we have to click on this particular sprite here and we will click on this duplicate button. After clicking on this duplicate button, our sprite will be copied. Can you see this? Now we are having two sprites. Okay, now we are having two sprites. So the duplicate cursor tool will make a duplicate of our sprite. Okay, now what is the next one? Next is grow. Where is the grow button? Grow tool. This is the grow tool. By clicking on this grow tool, we can increase the size of our sprite. Okay, now I am clicking on the grow and after that I will click on my sprite. Okay, now this is how I can increase the size of my sprite. Okay, by continuously clicking on it. Okay, now next one is shrink. What is the meaning of shrink? This tool is known as shrink tool. Okay, so now what is the meaning of shrink? By using the shrink button, it is the opposite of grow button. It will decrease the size of the sprite and it will make our sprite look smaller. So for shrink, first I will click on this shrink button and now continually I will click on my sprite. Now it will decrease the size of my sprite. Is it? Yes. Now last option of the cursor tool is delete. This is the delete button. What it will do? Delete button is used to delete the particular sprite, the selected sprite. Now here we have two sprites. Can you see? First one, sprite 1, 2 or 3. So if I will select this one and press this delete button, so it will delete my sprite. Now it is deleted. Okay, can you see the changes? Yes. Now our next topic is adding a new sprite. So children, as I told you before that we can have a different type of slides. We can make a different type of slide. We have many types of sprites. We can select any one of them and we can make our new sprite. Okay, so how we can do this? This is the new sprite button. By using this button, we can select this sprite from the library. Children, do you know in our sprite library we have many sprites. Okay, so we can choose any of the sprite according to us only. Now by clicking on this button, the library button, we can choose any sprite from here. Can you see this? We have many sprites here. If you scroll down, you will see that we have many sprites here. Okay, so we can select any of the sprite from here. Right now I'm selecting this penguin. Okay, after selecting this penguin, I have to click on this OK button. After clicking on this OK, can you see this penguin sprite? Another sprite I'm having in my stage, which is penguin. First one is a cat and second one is the penguin. So this is how you can add a new sprite. In the second option, you can paint a new sprite by yourself. You can paint your own sprite here. Okay, now from the third option, you can choose any of the sprite from our gallery or from our library. Whatever is saved in your computer, you can make it as a sprite. Now children, our next topic is change the backdrop of the stage. Now what is the meaning of backdrop? Do you know? I'm telling you. The meaning of backdrop is to change the background of the sprite. Right now it is white. We can change the background of the sprite according to us. Right now it is white, so it is showing white here. Now we can change the background of the stage. We can change the background of the stage by using these options. This new backdrop option. Okay, so new backdrop option is used to change the background of the stage. Okay, so from the first option we can choose backdrop from the library. In Sprite, in Scratch library, we have many backdrops. By clicking on this, what you will get? You will get these backgrounds here. Okay, by these backgrounds you can choose any one of them. Like I'm choosing this spotlight stage. Okay, so I'm clicking on this spotlight stage, and by clicking OK, you will see that the background of my stage is changed. Okay, now my sprite is here in the stage. Can you see this? Okay, so by using this backdrop option, you can change the background. By this option, paint new backdrop, you can paint the backdrop. By this option, upload the backdrop, you can upload any backdrop from your gallery. And by camera option, you can change the backdrop by using your camera. Okay. Now next topic is how to save a Scratch project. If you are doing work in your Scratch, if you're making a project, you must need to save the project. For saving the Scratch project, you have to go to this File tab. After clicking on this File tab, you can see this option, Save option. You have to select this Save option. Okay. After selecting this Save option, what you will see, you can see this dialog box. By that dialog box, you can give any name to your file. Okay, you can give any name to your file, and you have to click on this save button. After pressing the save button, your file will get saved. Okay, now how to open a saved project. Again, for opening a saved project, you have to go to the File tab, and in the File tab, you can see this Open button. By using this Open button, you can select the name of the file and you can open any file. So children, I hope you have understood the chapter. It is very interesting. So please do try it in your home, and our chapter is now over. In the next class, I will give you question, answers and exercise. Okay, now till then, stay safe, stay in your home, stay healthy. Thank you for watching this video.